In our last period of geometry, we have studied tangent theorem and also converse of tangent theorem. Now we will solve examples on tangent theorem from practice set 3.1. Practice set 3.1 question number 1. In the adjoining figure, the radius of a circle with center C is 6 centimeter. Line AB is a tangent at A. Answer the following questions. Now here, circle with center C. AB is the tangent to the circle at point A. And radius of the circle is 6 centimeter. So, using this information and according to figure, you have to answer the questions. The first question is, what is the measure of angle CAB? Why? What is the measure of angle CAB? Why? Now here, suppose we join this CB, CA. And CA is the radius of the circle. And radius is given 6 centimeter. Now, AB is the tangent at point A and AC is the radius. And according to the theorem which we have studied yesterday, that means tangent is perpendicular to the radius at the point of contact. Therefore, CA perpendicular AB and therefore angle CAB is equal to 90 degree. Because tangent to the circle is perpendicular to radius at the point of contact. That is the reason. Now the next question is question number 2. In the same question, the next question now the second question in the same example, what is the distance of point C from line AB? Why? Point C is the center, line AB, and point A is on the circle. This is the point of contact of the circle and tangent. That means here point A is on the circle, C is the center, that means AC is the radius. And radius is given is equal to 6 centimeter. Therefore, the answer is distance of point C from line AB is 6 centimeter. And this is a perpendicular distance because this radius is perpendicular to tangent according to theorem. And this distance is 6 centimeter. And therefore, your answer is 6 centimeter, and reason is that because AC is the radius of the circle and line AB is the tangent to the circle at point A. That means AC is the perpendicular distance from this line. Therefore, answer is 6 centimeter. Now question number 3. Distance of AB is equal to 6 centimeter. Find distance of BC. So this distance AB is given 6 centimeter. We have to find distance BC. And radius is given 6 centimeter. So to find distance BC, draw segment BC. Now here we get a right angle triangle. BC is the hypotenuse of this triangle, and using Pythagoras theorem we can find BC. BC square, hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of squares of remaining two sides, AB square plus AC square, Pythagoras theorem. That is equal to 6 square plus 6 square. That is equal to 36 plus 36. That is equal to 2 times 36. Now, squaring both the sides. Taking the square root, we get square root of 36 is 6. So, distance of BC is equal to 6 root 2 centimeter. Fourth question. What is the measure of angle ABC? Why? Now see here. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC is equal to 6 centimeter. And therefore, triangle ABC is isosceles right angle triangle. This is isosceles right angle triangle, and therefore angles opposite to congruent sides are congruent. Therefore here angle ABC is equal to angle ACB is equal to 45 degree. Because angle A is of 90 degree, the sum of remaining two angles is 90 degree, and each angle is congruent, so half of 90 is 45 degree. Therefore, angle ABC is equal to 45 degree. So, in this way, using tangent theorem, we can solve remaining examples of this practice set 3.1. So now we will study the next touching circles. Now the next is touching circles. Touching circles, if two circles in the same plane, intersect with a line in a plane in only one point. If two circles in the same plane intersect with a line in the plane in only one point, then they are said to be touching circles. Now see here, in first figure, two circles are there with centers R and S. Both the circles are in the same plane and they are touching or intersecting with a line in the plane. So line is also in the plane of circles. That means this line and these two circles are in the same plane. These two circles in the same plane intersect with a line in the plane in only one point, then those circles are called touching circles. And this line here is called the common tangent of the circle. This line is the common tangent to both the circles, and this point T is called the common point of the circles and common touching point of circles and line. Now see here, these two circles are said to be externally touching circles. Both the circles are, that means these circles are on either side of a line. Now these circles in second figure, here also two circles are in the same plane intersecting each other in one point with a line in the same plane. But these circles are internally touching circles. Both the circles are on one side of that tangent. In this way, the circles with centers R and S touch the line L in point T. So there are two touching circles with L as a common tangent, and they are touching externally. And in second figure, the circles with centers M and N touch each other internally, and line P is their common tangent. Here line P is their common tangent. Now see here one more important thing here. How to find the distance between their centers. If the circles are touching, then how to find the distance between their centers. If the circles are externally touching, if the circles touch externally each other, then distance between their centers is equal to the sum of their radii. And if the circles are touching internally, then distance between their centers is equal to the difference between their radii. The difference between their radii. Suppose R1 is the radius of circle having center R, and R2 is the radius of circle having center S. So distance between their centers, that means distance of RS is equal to R1 plus R2. Now here, suppose the radius of outer circle is R1 and radius of inner circle is R2. So distance between their centers, that means distance of MN, is equal to R1 minus R2. So here R1 is greater than R2 because the radius of outer circle is greater than the radius of inner circle. So in this way you can find the distance between the centers of the circles. Now theorem of touching circles. Now see here, the theorem is if two circles touch each other, their point of contact lies on the line joining their centers. Suppose two circles touch each other, then their point of contact, that means this point C, that lies on the line joining their centers. This point of contact lies on the line joining these centers. That means center AB. Line AB is the line joining the centers. So here these two circles touch each other and these points of contact, the point of contact C, this lies on line joining their centers. Okay, this is a theorem. Now which are the given things here? So given things C is the point of contact of two circles with centers A and B. C is the point of contact of two circles with centers A and B. These are the given things. And what we have to prove here? We have to prove here that point C lies on line AB. Point C lies on a line AB. Now see here. Now see here. AC is the radius of first circle. BC is the radius of second circle. And line L is the common tangent. According to the theorem, tangent is perpendicular to the radius. That means line L perpendicular AC. Also, line L perpendicular BC. The same condition here also. BC is the radius of inner circle and AC is the radius of outer circle and C is the point of contact. That means radius AC perpendicular line L and radius BC perpendicular line L. That means line L, let line L be the common tangent passing through C of the two touching circles. Common tangent passing through C. These are the two touching circles. So line L perpendicular segment AC. lineal perpendicular segment AC and lineal perpendicular segment BC. The same situation is here also. And therefore, AC perpendicular lineal, segment AC perpendicular lineal, segment BC perpendicular line L. Therefore, now through point C, only one perpendicular line can be drawn to line AB. Through C, only one line perpendicular to line L can be drawn, and therefore point A, B, C are collinear. Therefore, A, C, B are collinear. That means point C lies on line AB. This is the short theorem on page number 58. You go through that theorem. Now, in next period we will solve practice set 3.2. Questions dependent on these theorems. Theorem of touching circles. Practice set 3.2, question number 5. So in the figure, circles with centers A and B touch each other at E. These two circles with centers A and B, they touch each other at point E. Line L is a common tangent. This line L is common tangent which touches the circle at C and D. This line is a common tangent and this line touches the circle at point C and D respectively. Find the length of CD. We have to find the length of this CD. If the radii of the circles are 4 cm and 6 cm. So radii are 4 cm. Suppose the radius of circle with center is 4 cm and radius of circle with center B is 6 cm. So we have to find length of segment CD. Now to solve this, we will draw a radii of both the circles and we will join the centers of the circles. And also join the centers of the circle. Now, according to the tangent theorem, AC perpendicular line L, BD perpendicular line L, according to tangent theorem. And radius of this circle is 4 cm, 6 cm. That means AC, AE, both are radii of the same circle. This is also 4 cm and BD is equal to BE, both are the radii of the same circle, 6 cm. Now see here, and BD perpendicular line here. So here the reason is tangent theorem. Okay, now see here. Now we will draw a perpendicular from point O on radius BD. Draw a perpendicular from point A on BD. Suppose that perpendicular is at point, suppose here M, at point M. Now see here, now in quadrilateral A, M, D, C. Here angle C is right angle, angle D is right angle. Now here angle M is also right angle because we have drawn here perpendicular. So obviously remaining fourth angle must be right angle here. That means angle CAM is also right angle triangle, and therefore quadrilateral ACDM is rectangle. And therefore AC is equal to DM is equal to 4 centimeter. Okay. Now we will find BM. And therefore BM is equal to BD minus DM. Two centimeter. Also, in now see here triangle ABM is also right angle triangle, and here triangle because here angle AMB is right angle and AB is its hypotenuse. So the length of hypotenuse AB is equal to, that means A and B are the centers of these circles and they are touching externally. Therefore, the distance AB is equal to sum of the radii, that means 4 plus 6. 10 centimeter. Okay. Now in right angle triangle ABM, here AB is the hypotenuse and it is 10 centimeter. BM is equal to 2 centimeter. And we have to find AM. A M B. AB square is equal to DM square plus AM square. So AB is the 10 square. BM is equal to 2 square plus AM square. Here Pythagoras theorem. Therefore 100 is equal to 4 plus am square. Therefore, am square is equal to 100 minus 4 is equal to 96. So taking square root of both sides, we get am is equal to square root of 96. That is equal to square root of 16 into 6. Factors of 96 are 16 and 6. Therefore, am square root of 16 is 4. So am is equal to 4 under root 6 centimeter. But we have to find CD. But CD is equal to am because opposite sides of rectangle. Opposite sides are rectangle. But am is equal to 4 root 6. Therefore, CD is equal to 4 root 6 centimeter. So in this way, we can solve these examples, and now you try to solve the remaining examples from practice set 3.2. My next period will study the arc of a circle.